the fundamental difference between Bitcoin and the gold. A lot of people are now thinking Bitcoin is an alternative of storage of money to gold. In the past, when people want to store their money, one of the best ways to just buy gold. So you can have a very good assets that can preserve the value of your money without needing to worry about inflation. And now people are saying the new storage of money is Bitcoin. So let's just talk about this issue. And I think there's a fundamental difference between them, and I wouldn't recommend you to really put too much money into Bitcoin for storage of money reasons. Okay, so what's the requirements of storage of money? Okay, so the first thing is you need to have certain assets that's very hard to create. How to create? So that must be some scarcity of the kind of asset. So that's first thing. Second thing is most people believe this asset has value. So if one asset kind of fulfill these two requirements, it will become a very good candidate for storage of money. So let's just examine Bitcoin and gold one by one. So gold is very hard to create. It has really strong scarcity. No one can really create too much gold all of a sudden. It's very hard to create. So that's why it's so valuable. One reason. Another reason is people believe these things gold has kind of a very good value because a lot of people kind of believe in that. So that's gold, and it's been existing for the best option of storage of money for over 1,000 years. And Bitcoin. So the first, let's just examine the second requirement, which is, are there a lot of people believe in Bitcoin's value? Yeah, there are many of them. But the first requirement is, they hard to create. Okay, that's a controversial one, but I will really break it down. I will really want to explain this to you. Bitcoin itself is very hard to create. In fact, it's only the fixed amount of Bitcoin will be generated over its lifetime. So it's fixed. If you make the time scale really long, it's fixed. And even now, that people can still mine Bitcoin that's being created, but it's only the fixed amount. It's getting less and less over the years. There's a certain rule for that. So it's very hard. It's almost impossible for people to create extra Bitcoins. Okay, so it's really hard to create Bitcoin, but it's literally super easy to create other cryptocurrencies. So like Ethernet, there's a lot of different kind of digital currencies. The only difference that Bitcoin has more value is because of people believe in Bitcoin more, and that's all. You can totally create another cryptocurrencies just within a second, and it has a totally same properties of Bitcoin. It's unbreakable. It's unreversible. They kind of property, and it's uncentralized. It's decentralized. You can create your own digital currencies, but just not many people believe in that. So, in terms of the actually digital currencies, it has unlimited supply. It doesn't like gold. Everyone can create other kind of digital currencies. And now Bitcoin is just, for some historical reasons, it become the very popular one. And what if in the future there's a better technology, like kind of blockchain 2.0? It has better security, better everything than Bitcoin. Then what happened to your Bitcoin now? What's the value it provides? You still can provide like one Bitcoin to $60,000? I don't think so, because Bitcoin so far only has one usage, which is the storage of money, and that's very dangerous things. People are talking about this Bitcoin and saying that it can become like cross-border transaction, cross-border money exchange, but it just does not. It's not happening. Most people 99% of people, even more than this ratio, just use Bitcoin as a storage of money. Just simply Bitcoin is so valuable. It's simply is because people have believed in that. And why you can actually create exactly the same thing. It's just not called Bitcoin. It may be called Techie Research Coin. And just nobody believed in that. But why if I can create a digital currency that's everything is better? It's just Bitcoin 2.0. Then what will happen to Bitcoin money? And if you look at using this kind of thinking to gold, it's actually very hard to create another kind of gold because you need to create fulfill certain amount like property. For example, certainly people want to use silver as an alternative. Okay, maybe silver is good, but there's only such a different, very limited number of options that you can create, like physical storage of money. Okay, it's like a copper. Copper is not a good option because that's so easy to mine more. So there's only like really few rare metals that can be a candidate of storage of money. Basically, only gold and the silver. So that's if you own that, nobody can create it out of thin air. It's just pretty hard for them to do. All right, so that's my theory why Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin it's a little bit dangerous for the storage of money because it just have single reason. It's not because of it's really hard. It's scarcity. It's actually just people believe in that. It doesn't have the requirement for scarcity because everyone can create their own digital currencies. Maybe tomorrow the U.S. central bank create their own digital currency. It's decentralized and it has even maybe you can use that to pay certain different kind of things for government. Maybe you can use that to pay tax. What happened after that? Then they kind of digital currencies would definitely like increase in terms of value to $2, and your Bitcoin would probably drop a lot. So that's the dangerous thing. I do think there's some madness happening in now the Bitcoin surge. I think that's probably the bubble. And if you put too much money there, I think it's maybe not a good idea. Just think about it. Think about my theory and leave your thoughts in the comment section below. I really want to discuss with you how you think about it. And yeah, that's all for today. If you would like to receive more videos about Bitcoin, blockchain, digital currencies, don't forget to subscribe. And other than that, I will see you next time.